We got the media team in here. We're the media
We're the
team.
media team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Yo, so we got Hocus 45th. He over there petting me a cease and desist that he wrote out. I told that if you don't eat it twice, you weird ass. What you talking about?
Wack, when he started talking, you got under their faces.
Sends me a cease and desist. Now this, you done insinuated some shit on my name and turned around and served me with a cease and that you wrote out, some shit he wrote out. I said, Hocus, I can read anything I want that's public record, you weirdo. That's not doxing, dummy. You're pulling my stuff. It's public records, not doxing, idiot. Like this, like, Hocus is real slow. If you really listen to him, if y'all listen to his thought process is delayed and he's slow as a mother. I said, Hocus, so 6 months ago we let it go, right? Yeah. I said, okay, so. Yeah, but Wack, 2 years ago, okay, 2 years, 6 months ago. I said, all right, since you want to play, now we gonna play. Now Flacco then picked it up, he running content on him. We about to do a 3-4 hour room on this nigga's whole everything. Come to find out, this nigga was accepting unemployment from Georgia and California at the same time. See, I told him, I said, bro, just go head on, clean it up. It'll take you 45 seconds. Or you gonna force us and we're gonna be on you 45 days. Now, once we get to running the rooms, people gonna start grabbing the shit, cutting it up. I warned him. But Wack, I'm telling you on Clubhouse, I was wrong. I should, go back to the platform you said it on. That's what you do. Nah, I'm not doing that. I said, okay, well, you gonna force me to defend myself. I can't believe this nigga. I'm gonna drop that shit in the thing. Weird as a mother. Dumb as a box of rocks. I guess he thought because he had my name and date of birth, that was gonna make it official or something. I don't know what to think. Drop this shit. This nigga crazy. Date of birth, cease and desist, threats, harassment, blackmail, and doxing. Blackmailing? What are you talking about?
You can tell that was self-written.
Yeah, it's nigga crazy.
Harassment.
Oh,
you are
shit.
hereby ordered to immediately cease and desist from the following actions. Issuing threats to release or expose private legal information about me. It's not private, it's public record, dummy. Attempting to blackmail me by demanding a public apology under duress. I definitely demanded a public apology. Threatening to dox or disseminate personal information in an effort to harm or intimidate me. We are definitely gonna read your paperwork. Demanding that I make a public statement or appearance to clear your name. You already said that two lines ago. Engaging in any form of harassment, intimidation, or defamation against me. You got your nerves, so that's what kicked this off, right? You telling people I got something to do with your RICO. What the f know about sex, money, murder in Atlanta, Georgia? Well, not even Atlanta. What that nigga talking about?
He said
Savannah or some shit. You have also explicitly stated you intend to involve your platforms and individuals in spreading defamation and private information about me, including but not limited to DJ Akademiks, Vlad TV, Poetic Flacco, Adam 22, No Jumper, Clubhouse, 100 ENT, YouTube, Instagram, and other platforms related to or controlled by you. But you can go to Instagram and YouTube and talk about me. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. And this is a street nigga right here. This is a street nigga. I keep telling y'all it's over with.
Yeah, that shit over with.
It's over with. It's the street. It get worse. You say you go to the law and everything.
Mm.
These actions constitute blackmail, harassment, and potential witness intimidation. Witness intimidation. All of which are violations of civil and potentially other legal statutes. What is he talking about? Witness intimidation. Who the witness? Is dumb as a box of rocks. I have preserved evidence of these threats and communications and prepared to present them to the appropriate legal authorities if these actions do not immediately cease. Sex, money, murder, Big Bronx guy, right? Castle Hill Projects, right? That's your man's. We are choosing not to name platforms above in our legal complaints at this time. However, if any of them allow you to use their platform to defame, harass, or dox me, we will pursue actions against them with the full power of the law. Bitch, we are reading. We got all your paperwork. All of it. It's been rolling in the last 2-3 days. We're going over that a 4-hour room. And then from that point, it's going to go to the YouTube streets. This is public record. Your dumbass, the one went on Instagram and told us it existed. What are you talking about? You are now on formal notice. Should you continue this behavior, I will pursue legal remedies available to me, including but not limited to civil litigation, restraining orders, and additional legal charges. It's your man. This letter does not constitute a waiver of any rights or remedies available to me, all which are expressly served. Sincerely, Hassan Harris, aka Hocus 45th, and signed off with his gang name. Get the out of here.
You never heard of the First Amendment?
Man, weird as a mother.
Mm.
I called all kind of bitches and hoes. Now take that, add that to you. He's saying he can speak on me, but I can't speak on him. Boy, we gonna read the shit out of this public record, boy. We gonna read the shit out of this shit. Let me go on there and bother him a little.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What's good, YouTube? Clubhouse TV, where the streets talk and we listen. Now y'all heard the content, and Wack just violated Hocus once again after getting hit with the cease and desist letter that Hocus personally wrote out. Now, let's get into it now. In case you missed it, Hocus 45th, former Bronx rapper and activist, sent Wack a cease and desist, claiming Wack was slandering his name and pushing false narratives, also doxing. But Wack, he wasn't even having it. He had Clubhouse in the late night and went full throttle, basically saying Hocus needs to go sit down somewhere and stop trying to play lawyer. All he had to do was give IG the same 45 seconds to clear Wack's name that he used to slander Wack's name and say that Wack was the reason and the one responsible for Hocus catching a Rico. Now, Wack tore the letter up, figuratively. Wack tore the letter up, figuratively and verbally. He claimed Hocus was just trying to silence him because he's exposing some uncomfortable truths. Now, Wack even clowned the wording of the letter, saying it looked like it was typed up by ChatGPT and not even a real attorney. And as you see at the top while this is playing, that's the actual cease and desist that Hocus sent out. Now, this whole back and forth goes deeper than just legal threats. Wack has been pressing Hocus for weeks, calling him out for his alleged affiliations and questioning his street credibility. And also, like I said, Hocus got hit with a RICO and blamed Wack as being the culprit that got the feds looking at Hocus. But Wack, all he wanted Hocus to do was to clear his name. Hocus said he would only do it on Clubhouse, and Wack said, nah, you did it on IG. You need to clear my name on IG. And Hocus, being the bozo that he is, declined to do that. Actually told Wack that he wasn't going to do it. But instead of clapping back with words, Hocus went the legal route, and that's where Wack feels like the energy ain't matching. Now, Hocus is supposed to be in a gang, sex, money, and murder. That's why he's in the RICO. He's affiliated with the gang. But if you're in a gang, you're not supposed to send legal matters to another gang member. Now, at this point, Wack's response has the internet laughing, debating, and dragging. Now, some folks say Wack is being too reckless. Others say Hocus is playing defense with paperwork. But one thing's for sure, Wack ain't scared of a cease and desist. If anything, it just poured gas on the fire. Now, Wack is about to run a whole 3-hour marathon on Hocus and is going to bring out all his paperwork. And all he had to do was clear it up on IG in 45 seconds. What a bozo. What do you guys think? Was Hocus smart for sending legal docs, or should he have handled it in the trenches of Clubhouse? Let me know what you think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 40,000 subscribers, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, I certainly appreciate y'all for checking out Clubhouse TV. And you already know I got more videos coming for y'all. And right now, I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all.
In the block.